Hello friends, welcome to our channel Sukoon FM English. We are here to listen secret son-in-law story. Shadow King is the most powerful story on this platform. Please, if you enjoy the story, subscribe our channel yet and please like and comment also. Today we listen episode number 22. Let's now begin. Prachi also saw the truth in Samar's eyes. So he started telling. Samar, that manager Pranav has given me two options. Either I become his girlfriend or take a loan from the company's Eagle gang. If I do not either of two, he will fire me from the job. Hearing about Pranav's act from Prachi's mouth, Samar's blood boiled. How could he threaten an innocent girl like this in a broad daylight? So he stood up from his palace in anger and said, How dare Pranav threaten you? Now no one will be able to save him from my hands. I will teach him a lesson right now. Prachi panicked, seeing him angry. She stopped Samar and said, Samar, don't do anything like that. If you mess with Pranav, he will fire you too. Prachi immediately stood up and pulled Samar back so that he doesn't actually either enter Pranav's office. Samar was afraid that Prachi might give in a Pranav. So he immediately consoled her and said, Prachi, Pranav is not a human being. He is an animal. You can't be afraid of him like this. You don't need to listen to him. He could not let a pig like Pranav ruin such a beautiful girl like this. Prachi nodded and said with determination, Summer, don't worry. Even if I die, I won't become Pranav's girlfriend. She had already decided that if Pranav fired from Agrawal industry, she would sell her blood and kidney. She will have to get money from somewhere to pay her father medical bills. Just then, Samar thought for a while and asked, Prachi, you said that if we get 1 crore rupee from Eagle Gang, then you will not have to become Pranav's girlfriend, and neither will be to able to fire you from the job, right? Prachi did not understand what Samar was planning to do. Still, she replied to Samar, Yes, Samar, but Eagle Gang is the biggest and most dangerous gang of the Indore. All the big gangsters of the city are members of that gang. It is not only difficult but impossible to extract money from them. Samar waved his hand and bravely said, Prachi, you come with me. I will help you in extracting money from Eagle Gang. Just then, Samar's words were heard to by the people present there and salesperson too. Hearing his words, everyone started laughing. That one of the laughed and said, Samar, you make a very good joke. Brother and sister, look what Samar Babu is saying, that he will never recover money from the Eagle Gang. Hearing this, another said, I can be that he will not be able to extract a single rupee from them. Then the third one said, Absolutely. The person who last time and broken his hand, he is still in the hospital. Dozens of salespersons present inside the office were discussing. They were all making fun of Samar. They felt that no matter how what it did, he would not be able to extract money from the Eagle Gang. Not only those salesperson, Prachi also did not think that they would be able to extract money from Eagle Gang. Prachi said to Samar with some hesitation, Samar, we are only two. How can we go against those gangsters? Concern was clearly visible on her face. There were tens of gangsters in Eagle Gang. All them were brutal and many people beaten by them had reformed. Prachi was scarred thinking about the power of Eagle Gang. Soon Samar said to her, Prachi, so do you want to become Pranav's girlfriend? Prachi immediately shook her head and said, No, I don't want that at all. Samar said to her with confidence. Then okay, if you don't want to become Pranav girlfriend, come with me and collect the debt of 1 crore. Trust me, they will definitely pay us the money. He was the Shadow King. It was very easy for him to extract money from them. If they didn't give him money, he will bash them badly and he will beat them until they return the money. Punches and kicks speak louder than words. Prachi furrowed her beautiful eyebrows and whispered, Samar, the Eagle gang base is on the outside of Indore. How will we go there? The Eagle gang base was an old dhaba on the outskirts of Indore. It was a remote and deserted area where no bus reached. Even the cab drivers were afraid of those gangsters and he did not go there. There were only two ways to go there, either by own vehicle or on foot. Walking dozens of miles on foot were obviously not possible for both of them, and neither of them had a car. So it was a bit difficult for them to reach there. Then Samar's eyes suddenly lit up. He saw a bike at the company's gate. It was a regular bike which could take both of them comfortably. A fat man wearing a security guard dress was sitting near the bike and smoking. Obviously, he was the owner of the bike. Summer became happy after seeing this fat man. This fat man had a round face and small eyes. This was the fat man whom Summer had met during the interview. All that time, they were talking to each other. Summer come to fat man, patted him on the shoulder and said smilingly, Hey brother, how are you? Did you recognize me? The fat man also recognized Summer immediately. So he said smilingly, Yes, brother, I remember very well. You come for the interview that day. Did you get the job? His chubby face was full of surprise. Summer replied to him smilingly. Yes, my name is Samar. Now I am the employee of the sales department. What is your name? The fat man replied to Summer question. My name is Rohan. I did not get a job in the sales department, but they took me as a security guard. I am now the security guard here. Summer tried to take the conversations forward smilingly. This is also good. Now we both are collegians. Can you help me a little? Rohan said yes without hesitation. Yes, yes, tell me what is the matter. Will try my best to help you. Smiling, Samar said to Rohan. I need a bike sometime. Can you give me your bike? Rohan immediately took out the bike key from his pocket and handed it to Samar and said smilingly, Take it, this is not a big deal. We met twice and our fate is bringing us together. Maybe this is why this is the bike key. You can take it anywhere without hesitation. Saying this, Rohan handed over a black key to Samar. He also had a good opinion about this young man. Both of them had a very good conversation on the day of recruitment in the sales department. Taking the key, Samar said to Rohan, Thank you, brother. After I get free, we will have a dinner somewhere together while taking. Hearing this, Rohan also smiled. Samar took the keys set on the bike, removed the cross stand, and looking up, Prachi said, Prachi, come hold me properly and sit behind me. On hearing this, Prachi got on the bike and stretched out her fair little hands and held his waist. Her little face turned red like a tomato. Seeing Prachi's glowing face, that fat guy rubbed his small eyes with envy and asked Summer, Wow, brother, what a thing! You got a girl as soon as you got a job in the sales department in the beauty, your girlfriend. smilingly tightly. Samar replied to Rohan. No, no, she is my colleague as well as good friend, just like you. Prachi's face turned dark after listening to Samar's words. A lost feeling emerged in her eyes. Now, when Samar said that she is not his girlfriend, she did not like this statement of Samar. On hearing Samar's words, Rohan pursed her lips. Disbelief was clearly visible on his face. He softly told Samar, okay, friend, look how sad this poor girl. Don't argue. Having his words, Samar realized that this fat man was a gossiper. He didn't give time to talk nonsense with them. Samar waved his hand and put his hand on the handlebar, turned to the key and started the bike and said, Rohan, brother, I have some important work right now. I will tell you everything later. The bike let out an animalistic roar and sped out like a sharp arrow. Seeing such a beautiful girl with Samar, the fat man was jealous. He softly whispered, this brother is very lucky. That girl is clearly interested in him. Thinking about himself, he felt very sad. Both of them had come to give an interview together at Agarwal Industry. Samar get a place in the sales department, full of beautiful girls, and he had go on the security department where there were only many men. He had very bad luck. He used to get very angry if was compared to others. However, Samar was much more fit and handsome than him, which was his biggest quality. On the other hand, Samar was driving the bike very fast. Prachi sitting behind him held with waist tightly. Her pretty face turned red and she said to Samar, Samar, drive slowly. But Samar was enjoying the bike and was very happy. He jokingly said to Prachi sitting behind him, Prachi, I have no option. This is the lowest speed of the bike. I can't drive it slower like than this. In fact, this was the top speed of the bike, as the speed was very fast. Prachi was afraid that she would fall. She had Samar even tighter. She was clinging to him tightly. Samar was also driving so fast deliberately, so that he could take full advantage of her. The roads of Indore were very busy and crowded. However, Samar driving was so good that he was passing through the vehicles like lightning, which scared the other driving again and again. They were shouting at him, abusing him. Drive slowly. If you fall, no one should even get up. Brother, you will die himself and others too. But Samar did not bother to reply, nor was he in any mood to reduce his speed. He twisted the accelerator and drove even faster, which annoyed the drivers stuck in the traffic. He could drive every kind of vehicle. He was an expert in every kind of vehicles from bike to airplanes. Not to mention bikes. However, driving at this speed was considered very dangerous. Summer drives turned pale with a fear at that summer might hit them. Some drivers even took out their phones and called the police. At this time, Jia, wearing her police uniform, was sitting sadly in a traffic police car. Her pretty face was filled with anger. Yesterday, while investigating the death of the foreigner in an old neighborhood, she was some secret files in the police station and tried to find out about special statement department and contract killers. The dead man was a man of the skeleton lake. He violated the rules of accessing banned files, so he was punished and sent to the traffic police. She could return to her police station only if she performed well in the traffic police. Ring ring, just when she was getting angry, her phone rang. Zia picked up the call looking dissatisfied and said, This is Inspector Jia from Indore Traffic Police. Tell me, how can I be of service to you? She did not like working like a traffic police constable at all. She was getting very angry. Her tone was also very harsh. A cab driver from the other end said, Madam, a black bike is speeding on the Elijah Road and almost about to hit people. You come and see. The driver who had called the police was none other than one who had shouted at Samar. Zia replied, Okay, I will come right now. And immediately hang up the phone, and she was very upset. And this speeding bike hit the line of the fire of her anger, giving her a chance to vent her anger. Zia turned the key, passed the accelerator, and turned the steering wheel. The car roared loudly and speed of the on the LIG road. The vehicles on the road quickly started giving away the police car. They did not have the courage to block this its way. In a moment, Gia police car arrived on the LIG road. She closed her eyes and looked carefully. A black bike was speeding on the road. The speed of the bike was very fast. This was clearly above the speed limit. If the bike rider lost his attention even a little, both the bike and the rider would be finished. She was thinking that the bike rider was very brave. He was either confident of his skills or he was crazy. Looking at the bike coming at a high speed, Jia said clearly, You dare to break the rule in my area. Who will save you from my now? At this moment, she had declared Summer, who was driving the bike, as crazy. Zia's face was charming. Her amazing legs pressed hard on the accelerator, and the bike ran towards the bike like a wild horse. Meanwhile, Summer's bike got even faster. He was leaving everyone behind at lightning speed. Even the crowded road could not stop the bike. He was moving on the road like a nimble snake. Jia shouted at the announced with her red lips. Attention, bike riders ahead. You will have crossed the speed limit. Stop immediately. Summer was stunned for a moment. I whispered, Oh, are you that traffic police? From the reviewer mirror, he saw a traffic police car coming behind him at a distance of about 50 meters. But when he was saw a girl sitting in the car, he was just stunned and almost jumped out of the seat. This girl was none other than Jia. You should know, Jia was an inspector of Indore police force. As soon as he saw Jia, he thought to himself, What nonsense! How did she get into the traffic police? This girl was so smart. The first time they met, she arrested Summer. The second time at the hotel, she wanted to beat him up. Thankfully, he was stronger and he escaped. Summer knew that nothing good would come out of the meeting this girl. Even though the girl was beautiful, she believed in talking with punches like kicks, not love. Summer felt like he had a screw loose in his brain. He was on his way to Shivdar Dhaba on the outskirts of the Indore to recover the company's 1 crore rupee from Bakhtawar. That head of the Eagle gang, he had no time to waste with this girl. Smiling softly, Summer said, You will never be able to catch me. He twisted the accelerator harder with the right hand. The bike accelerated again and disappeared on the road like lightning. His driving skills was very good. Besides, the road was very crowded. Zia's car big. There was no way he could catch up with her bike. Zia Pretty's face turned angry, and when he saw the bike disappear, she hit her small pick and on the steering wheel in anguish, and she threw gritted teeth in anger. Today you have escaped from my hands, but next time nobody will be able to save you from my hands. What will we do next, Zia? What will happen in the next episode? Stay tuned only on Sukoon FM English. If you enjoy the story, please like, comment, and share the story. And if you not subscribe the channel, and if you visit the first time on the channel, please subscribe our channel Sukoon FM English.